turn. Was he gonna pull over me? That guy? Yes. God, bro. Yes. I'll pull that up.
Dude, and I just like, what the fuck, man? Why is it? Dude, it scared the shit out of me because I just got into it last time.
Yes. Oh, what a great fucking day. What a great fucking day. I'll pull up the footage.
Huh?
I'm pull up the footage.
Oh, you got it, huh?
When I get to your place, I'll pull it up.
Great. Yeah, that scared the shit out of me.
Life held back the catastrophe.
Although the club was never officially penalized for what happened, the facts are clear. They neglected their responsibilities just to suit their lavish needs, ignoring the precarious state of the day.
The Bengal famine of 1943. Winston Churchill. Back in 1943, Bengal, across parts of India and Bangladesh, was under the rule of Great Britain.
He might be an icon in Britain, but in India, he is seen actually as the precipitator of mass killing.
An Uber driver is being accused of sexually assaulting a woman who fell asleep in the back seat of his car. The woman is now suing the company, saying Uber has failed to address an ongoing problem of passengers being sexually assaulted and raped. She also maintains that the man is continuing to call for Uber after running with his friends in downtown LA. She says she fell asleep, and that's when she says
what the fuck?
Over climbing into the back seat. The top Uber has not responded so far to the lawsuit.
do you know what kind of rear end it?
Look at the dent in his rear end. I mean, it's right there on the passenger side. I think it's a her. No, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
He was
right
in
in
front of a
him.
cop. Ha,
Wow.
ha, ha, ha. And he's pulling him over. Yes. Works for me. Ha, 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 ha.
Yes.
That made my day. I don't know.
and neck, yeah. So, I mean, when you watch them on film, you're like, oh, okay, this is, yeah. They're playing well together.
Willie, sounds fun, and also.
Форме в этом самом аквариуме спрятан. Что самое во всем этом приятное? Тимура Иванова мы знаем давно, подробно мы знаем с 2022 года. ФБК выпускали свои расследования, дорогие Кар. В отличие от многих коллег, просто шикарно живет, но и демонстрирует это довольно активно. Хотя кому обманываю, они демонстрируют активно. Если кто-то думает, что над один Тимур Иванов, посмотрите те же расследования про Шойгу, про Владимира, знаете, довольно забавно сегодня во всех каналах циркулирует. потому что рядовые солдаты не рады воровать. Ну и мы видим, как они обворовывают, например, трупы украинских военных. Сами. Фотография, украинские военные, почему-то сплошь и рядом, трупы украинских военных, сплошь и рядом, господи. И дома, которые в Украине, почему-то все подвергаются мародерству. Российских солдат, о чем уже довольно общаются в последнее время. Поэтому российские военные с такой радостью воровали на них фотографии, видеозаписи, рассказы про то, как их командиры отдыхали. Да, то есть его явно не предупредили, иначе бы он не проводил совещание с Ивановым накануне и вообще бы максимально от него дистанцировался. Во-вторых, потому что Шойгу очень человек Иванова.
Красавцы, блядь, два дебила, нахуй.
Славным структурам именно Шойгу.
Pretty much between Mamaroneck and New Rochelle, that work is being cleared at this moment. Down with the work in Queens on the Van Wyck Expressway. The construction work on the Long Island Expressway was there all morning long. That's eastbound at Springfield Boulevard. Still there. The ramp to Springfield Boulevard is closed. It looks like they're about to reopen that right lane, but now that is still shut. We're good on the Grand Central Parkway. They picked up that construction, and here's what we see on Long Island's Big Three. All is well. Slight build-up on the LIE through Nassau County at the Southwest Bay Road and again into Glen Cove Road. But looking good on the New England State and the Southern State Parkway. And here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. Oh, yeah, it's quiet both ways, both levels at the George Washington Bridge. No trouble there. Lincoln moving along nicely. 5 to 10 minute ride each way. The Hollands closed outbound until 5:30 and inbound. Things look good. I'm Jeff Jensen. Our next report, 451. 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
Teachers will not have to compete with cell phones in the classroom next year.
Governor Hochul says the days of using your phone in between classes is soon going to end. Come September, there'll be a cell phone ban.
One student even said, "You got to save us from ourselves. We have to stop."
Parents had a lot to say about it. Francis is on board.
They can focus on schoolwork.
But James Murrow thinks there needs to be more of a middle ground.
Maybe dumb phones in school, like flip phones, like when we were in high school.
7-year-old Anthony doesn't have a phone just yet, but he does think it's a good idea that phones are being banned.
For school, you don't really bring them there, so you shouldn't bring them there. That's why I know.
Lawmakers up in Albany expect to finalize a vote later this week. Mary Lynn Bussey, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM at Cold Lake Park, Staten Island.
Governor Hochul announcing a $254 billion budget deal and reached with state lawmakers. The deal includes, as you just heard, banning cell phones in schools, also tripling the child care tax credit, fully funding the MTA capital plan to advance projects, and changes to the criminal justice system, including amending statutes governing pre-trial discovery that were overhauled in 2019. Discovery holds the exchange of evidence between prosecutors and defendants before a trial. Prosecutors say they've experienced an uptick in case dismissal since the laws were repealed, and they blame only on discovery rules, stricter deadlines, greater evidence, want to get free on technicalities. I'm not making these massive investments. These are public safety, straight their laws, just to watch as criminals walk free.
Like, why do you keep fucking talking to him, man?
Yeah, I said to him, who's that guy? That guy was like humping Avenatti everything. Because he went to the bar, he's like, yo, Melissa, whatever Michael wants, make it, put it on the house.
Slut in the corner, or whatever it's called. Slut in a...
In the
what's
drawer?
it called? Slut in the drawer? No, slut in the...
Cabinet?
sled in the cup, sled into something. She's on Jeff Lewis's show. She said, we don't listen to Andy Cohen's Sirius channel anymore because we're off all Bravo. But so we never even heard Jeff's show, but because it came on after we started the embargo. But we met this girl who was sitting with Shep Rose because we know Shep because Shep was on, drop that name. Shep was on Watch What Happens Live with us. Drop that name. So we know him. So basically, he came and said hi, and this girl was at his table. The girl was having fun, and I gotta say, poor Shep, and I mean, I've been there. He was wasted. He was not able to.
He was fucked up.
Somebody else told us he was really drunk, and then he told me he was really stoned. So I know what that combination can do. So I think he was just zoning out and couldn't control it. And so anyway, Shep was just sitting there. But this girl was having like so much fun, and she was so into it and being so supportive of, and she was just blatantly ignoring fucking him. But he might have been asking her like, when's it gonna get over? Because at one point I saw him lean in. I heard her say, I don't know, and yell it, and then him say, shh. But so that was what made me look over, was her screaming, I don't know. So I didn't know.
I think she was annoyed by him.
Yeah, she probably was.
Annoying her. He was being annoying.
Well, she told us she was slut in the corner or something, slut in the drawer, something on Jeff Lewis. We can't remember now. I guess we were totally fucked up too. But she was super nice. She said she's one of the producers of the show. Yeah. So Jeff Lewis's show is going to go there. And we didn't get her info though, which is a bummer. Because she gets 8 comped tickets every time. But anyway, she was cool. And afterward, Frankie Grande said that he came out. It's only their 3rd show. He came out and said, and there was kind of like a lot of little. I would say there was more little girls there than I was expecting.
There definitely was.
Like I would say at least 15, at least a dozen little girls in little different groups.
Yes.
Which, by the way, is so fucking cute.
Steve Alford or Athletic Director Dan Guerrero. Bob Guerrero did announce that the players have been suspended indefinitely and cannot practice with the team. Nelson said, this guy, but Anthony also decided to go into the company. Yep, he's got it. Yes, Senator for Marketplace. Marketplace supported. Tax bill be a thing? People or companies? We'll see why I'm asking in a minute. From American Public Media, this is Marketplace.
Marketplace is supported by Cloudflare, LGBTQ forums, refugees resettlement groups, and independent journalists rely on Cloudflare's Project Galileo to fight off cyber attacks and stay online. More info at projectgalileo.org.
Somebody with kids would be driving a little more carefully. I'm doing a calculation. I don't know. It's not ideal. Yeah.
Whoa.